It is I, Beerlactus, with a live beer review. Yay! For today's beer, we're going to be doing Left Hand Milk Stout. This is one of my favorite stouts of all time. It's one of the first beers that actually got me started on craft beer and reviewing it. So we're going to go ahead and crack this open. Just a little background on it. Left Hand is from Colorado, so all of you guys in the Rocky Mountains should be able to appreciate this. Um, as far as alcohol by volume, it's 6%. The IBUs, I'm going to have to look it up later because they're not on the bottle. But we'll go ahead and crack this open. It is at room. It is at fridge temperature, so it's pretty cold, about 40 or so. So it's cracked open. I'm going to go ahead and pour it out into a normal pint glass. How I do it is I just go ahead and pour at a 45-degree angle for about half of the bottle. Once half the bottle's in, a little bit more, and we go ahead and pour it directly straight down at a 90-degree angle. That'll give us our head when we actually do get it. So as you can see from our first glance, the head's pretty good. It's about half a centimeter, something you'd expect from a normal stout. But we'll go ahead and let that cool for a little bit. You can see there's some lacing already going up on it, but as you guys know about me, I really don't care about the head. This is mainly just for written reviews, just to have you guys know what is the what it looks like. But head's already gone, so didn't last too long. But as you can see, if I swirl it, it does leave some pretty good lacing on the glass. Again, I really don't care, but some of you guys might. So this is for you. As you can see by the color, it is very, very dark, almost pitch black. If we go ahead and hold it up to the light, it is fairly opaque. There are some little rays that go through either on the top or the bottom, on the side, so you can see kind of a more brownish color there. But mainly it is pretty black, as again you'd expect from any stout. Go ahead and get the aroma really quick. Well, it already smells extremely sweet, as most stouts, or at least milk stouts do. They use milk sugar instead of normal brewer's sugar for this type of stout, so it's going to be really sweet. Kind of has notes of chocolate a little bit, definitely. You get a lot of that sugar, a little cotton candy-ish with the sugar, so again, mainly sweet notes. Kind of smoky a little bit, but those notes are kind of faded, but we'll go ahead and give it its first taste. Again, it is really sweet, very sweet, really smooth. Again, at first you get just the sweetness, a little bit of that caramel, a little bit of chocolate. It's kind of hits you really fast. And as you swallow, you get more of the smoky taste. It kind of sticks to the roof of your mouth more than anything. But again, it's fairly common for a stout. This stout, I think, is a lot better than most. They do a better job at just crafting it. It's really sweet, it's really smooth. All around, it's a very good stout. Better than most of the stuff you'll be able to find out there. Left Hand really has their craft down, at least with their milk stout. They also release a milk stout nitro. From what I understand, nitro doesn't really work too well in bottles, so I usually just go for the classic milk stout. Yeah, again, on the second sip, the sweetness is a little cut down because your mouth is kind of used to it, but it's still very sweet, still very smooth. A little bit of smokiness sticks to the back of your throat and the roof of your mouth, but again, all around a very good beer. Again, I kind of have rose-colored goggles still on, so my review of this is going to make it a lot higher than a lot of other people might. But for me personally, I'm going to rank it at a 4 to 4.5, kind of that range if you're going on the 5 scale. If you're not, I'd rate it about an 8.5 or a 9, because I really like it personally. I think they do a really, really good job at a milk stout. And it's a type of beer I would drink every day. Who I'd recommend this to? I'd recommend it for someone who really isn't into the whole bitter or hoppy thing. I mean, there's a little bitterness with the smoke, and there's a little, you can taste the hops at least a little bit, but someone who's really not into really hoppy, bitter beers, this is something that I'd recommend. Someone who's had Guinness before and really wants to kind of put their foot in the door into craft beer, I'd recommend this to as well. And pretty much anyone who really likes dark beers, dark porters, stouts, even black lagers, someone who likes the smoke, maybe likes something a little sweeter, definitely check this out. Hopefully it's where you guys are. If not, tough shit, sorry. But it is really good. Again, I'm going to rank this about a 8.5 to a 9. Say about a 9 for me, 8.5 for a normal reviewer. So I'm going to say you must consume, just like Beerlactus. Go ahead, check this out. If you can't find it, tough shit, you're missing out. Thank you. This has been my first live review. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I'm going to go ahead and finish this beer. Have fun.